Okay, anyways, back to the main topic. So Chet, we have no idea what we're talking about today. But I think we want to talk about a little bit about fathers today.
Fatherhood.
Because I am of the fathering age. Actually, I'm past my fathering age, and Jim is beginning his fathering age, as we talked about last week, because his parents keep wondering whether he's going to get any girl pregnant.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Why you bring the information here?
You said it yourself.
I said it, but you don't need to bring it back.
He did. Right?
He did.
See? Now he blames us again.
Oh,
blaming other people. Oh my goodness, you're the one who talked about it.
You researched it.
Oh my goodness. And so, yeah. I mean, I didn't really grow up with my father around. I think my dad was gone when I was maybe 5 years old or something like that, 5 or 6. And then he only came into my life at 8. But then by then, my parents divorced and then he was gone. But my mom was gone. But even then, he wasn't really at home, and I never really had a good relationship with my dad. But personally, I find that even though my father wasn't there, I learned how to be a good father, in the sense that I was a child that didn't have one, and I had some expectations for a father and how a father would be like. And so when I teach my students, or when I'm a teacher, I would always I would want to be like a father to my students. And so sorry kids, you guys are my I'm practicing on you right now to be a good dad.
Yeah, well, if we're gonna make an analogy for them, there's a perfect analogy, because there's this live stream. So let's just say that okay, just for instance, Mr. Tobias is my father and I'm the kid, and Kano is like my godfather, and you see what they did,
And you see
bring on the back in the present. It's just
Katrina is correct. You see, if you are my son, I will beat some sense into you right now. Like, 打死你啊.
No. I am mad. The crazy man,
So Kangwei, we don't have to talk about your mom or dad or anything, but what do you think is some good traits or some important things that a father needs to have?
Father need to be have. My father is much more tradition type of father.
No, I'm saying for yourself. For yourself, what is something that you find important that a father should have for yourself?
Father for myself, responsibility.
For example? John, can you stop doing your hair? My goodness. Oh my God.
I mean, it's pretty different when you go from a different ages. So when you're reaching the age of being a father, I think responsibility is one of the biggest thing, because if you are a father yourself, you have a whole responsibility to take care of the family, which means it's right at your back, which you have to manage them.
Okay, so when we talk about responsibilities of father, right? So what type of responsibilities are we talking about? Because it's very general, but maybe some specifics, maybe 2 or 3 really important things that fathers should be responsible for.
I mean, other than providing for the families.
Okay, so that's financially, right?
Financially, then I think what is to educate your next generation.
Education in what terms? That means sending my kids to school or what?
School is only one part of it. I think it's a companionship with the kids. I mean, that is what kids will want on you, your companion. That's what they're looking out for you for.
Hey, Kangwei.
What?
If you pay attention to what Chung is doing, right? He's not listening to us. He's checking himself out in the live stream to see how his hair is doing.
No. I'm
not you. It is Robbie. He's always like, like. Terrible.
Oh, Catherine was saying that Jun is a Sigina.
Oh wait. Good job, Catherine. Catherine, next week, okay? You join us, okay? If you're free, okay? Jom, you have to meet Catherine. She's so funny. Okay, okay? Sigina. You see, in Vietnam, we don't have so many words to express these things, Catherine. We only have
being colonized. I am being colonized by Singaporean right now.
How in the world are we colonizing you? Do you know what colonize means?
You guys are pushing me into the walls. Even the commenter right now. The host. Oh my god, you guys.
Do you know what colonization is? Jom?
Man, what?
What is colonization in Vietnamese?
I didn't say Vietnamese. You are colonizing
I'm asking you whether you know the meaning of the word colonization. So I'm asking you, what is the word in Vietnamese? Because you're using it wrongly.
Colonize is like invading, you know?
No.
Chiếm đi anh. Chiếm đất đi.
No, it's not chiếm.
Chiếm.
It's not chiếm.
Take over.
No. Đô hộ.
We didn't take over you.
Đô hộ, vâng, đô hộ. Yeah. Yes, you are colonizing me.
No, but đô hộ also means that you actually develop the place after you take over. Invading is different. You colonize an island. The island has nothing there. You go there and build a new society. We colonize that place. You invade. There is already something there. Then you go and invade it and destroy it. So now you're saying that we colonize it.
Invade, guys, invade.
What value of you? What value is there of you that we need to invade you?
But still, you're doing it. I don't know. You're doing it. So
we're destroyed.
What's the main topic? Please.
Okay, so Jum, what traits do you think a father should have? What are some good traits that you would think a father would need?
I mean commitment.
Commitment, okay. To what? To whom?
Commitment to family. I mean, hard. I don't know if I think about it right, because like my generation is lucky enough because we get to listen to stories of like the elders about their families and about how we're gonna be in the next few years. And I have to say that, you know, they are really having some hard time, you know, because like family is something that is a responsibility, you know. Is a very big responsibility. Like you gotta build up a lot, you know, like as a man. So if I answering your question, then I don't know. I don't know an answer to that yet, like a complete answer.
Can you summarize anything that he's saying?
Nothing.
All the time.
No, you don't understand what you're talking about.
I understand. What I meant is I don't have a full answer for that. Maybe commitment, responsibility. I mean, yeah, patience too. Those three. Yeah. As a man.
I think for myself, okay, a father. Because remember, we are talking about a father, not a husband.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
So, as a father, I find that one of the main responsibilities that I have is to train my child to be a man.
Yes.
I think that's very important. You know, apart from having responsibilities of providing for the family or not, whether you have really strong commitments to your family or not, I find that it is really important for a man to be able to bring up their children as adults, sons and daughters. Because you have the responsibility to be a model man for your daughter, so that she will not go and look for lousy men or other men that do not live up to her expectations of a good man.
Makes sense. Because
some daughters, they have very bad fathers, and the fathers don't give these daughters the attention that they need or the care that they need. And so
Right,
when they
right,
get married,
right.
they look for men that are similar to that, similar to her father type, right? Because that's the only man that she actually knows in her entire life, because that's the father figure. And for sons, if your father's an asshole, likely you might become an asshole too, because your dad doesn't actually bring you up or teach you how to be a man.
I gotta say it's yes.
And so even when I teach, especially for teenagers, not even teenagers, even for primary 4 and 5 kids, even if they're really, really young, right? I will always go to class and I'll say, hey, are you children or adults? And they'll be like, we're kids. So then I ask them, and I was like, but do you want me to talk to you like an adult or do you want me to talk to you like a kid?
Both.
All of the children will say, please talk to us like adults. It's very interesting. And I mean, if you're a teacher, go and try. Check it out with your kids. They would all want you to talk to them like adults, actually. And but what does it mean to be an adult? So I said, basically, adults need 2 skills. Actually, 1 skill and 1 mindset. The first mindset is that you have to be responsible for your actions. Because no one's going to help you or cover for you. Your mom and dad's not going to be responsible for you anymore. So when you're an adult, your first mindset is, I'm responsible for my actions. And that will really show whether you are a man or a woman or whether you've really grown up and matured. The second thing, which is a skill that adults need, is actually the skill of negotiation. Negotiation. So, for example, yes, I made a mistake. Now let's negotiate the consequence of that mistake. Any conversation that adults have, okay, it's usually a negotiation.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be business. It doesn't have to be a business negotiation, but it is trying to meet a balance between the expectations of 2 people. And so the skill of negotiation is very important. If you're not able to negotiate with a person because you are too weak, then you are not going to do very well. And if you do not let others negotiate with you, that means you are too tough. Then that would be another set of problems. So when adults communicate, it's always about negotiation and trying to get best for both parties. Not that you have to follow everything I say, or yes, I'll follow everything you say. That's not a healthy relationship. So to summarize, as a father, I think one of the most important things that for me is that I must learn to raise my children as adults, and of that it requires 1 skill and 1 mindset. The first mindset is that we are responsible for our actions, and the second is actually the skill of negotiation. So that's my 5 cents worth on fathers.
5 cents? I think that's $1 billion.
But I don't get any money out of it. Do you understand? So it doesn't matter. Oh, look! Katrina replied. Okay, she said, I even negotiate with my 6-year-old for him in terms of decisions he's going to make, even though I know it's something that he will end up, even though it's something that will hurt him, that he'll end up hurting himself. You see, once you go into this process of negotiation, you will have to think about your consequences and your rewards. That way, you will be responsible for what you do. So if you bring children up young with this mindset, they will be very, very responsible adults, and they will be wonderful people to be around. What did Jung do? I can't hear him. Did he turn off his mic?
Yeah, because of the echoing.
Yeah. It's him. Sorry, Jung, what did you say? Okay. Okay, wait. I will, Jung, you just keep talking, okay? I'm going to read your lips. That means I'm going to interpret what you're saying, okay? I can do it. I have very good skills on that. Really? Talking? Oh my God, Toby can.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, sure, man. Yeah, Toby. Just keep talking, Jum. I can read your lips. Oh. Hey, talk. Hello. Hi. Oh, no way, man. Keep talking. I can read your lips. Go. No, you can't. You're fooling me. You know, I don't believe you. But hey, Toby, do you know you are very handsome and good looking, just like Kang Wei. You Singaporeans are really good looking. Not like me. Oh, damn. I look so old. That, you see?
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Hey, can you guys hear me clearly if I do this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's much more better now.
Hello?
My mouth reading, not bad, huh? My lip reading is good, right?
Quality is perfect. Quality is perfect.
Okay, wait. So Katrina is saying that they will not have the blame everyone attitude and mentality, not entitled like many of the brands now, which is very true.
Yeah.
Because the millennials, they are not responsible for their actions, because whatever the parents want, they will be given, and then they will not bear any consequences because their parents will provide for everything. But you see, Katrina, Kang Wei, and myself, we are of this very, very different generation. We are those that are born in the 80s. Specifically, 1979 to about 1986, thereabouts. This micro generation, I think it's called Generation Z, I think. It's the one just before the millennials. We are brought up between analog and digital. So while we grew up, we didn't have internet or computers. But when we were about 6 to 10 years old, that's when we started interacting with computers. And so we had the best of both worlds. And we are actually very, very, what's the word? Very down-to-earth, realistic people.
To put it that way, during our young days, we don't play with iPad, we don't play with phone. You know, what you're gonna do is your neighbor is downstairs, he will say, "Hey man, come down, let's have soccer."
You know, like actually my childhood, it's like you guys, you know, but like I mean for the first 10 years. That is for sure. I mean, like, yeah, there are some time that, you know, like the whole village, the whole commune got like blackout, you know, like the electricity out, and then we're gonna call out, and then we're gonna play some hide and seek. I mean, I love those time really. I really love them. I'd like, maybe, yeah.
No, but what I'm also saying is that, you know, our interaction with technology is very different from yours.
Yes,
because
definitely.
The interactions that we have with technology is mainly how to use it, not actually playing games. I mean, we still play games, but do you know how difficult it was to play games before?
Yeah, I know it's hard. Like those.
And you have to know a lot of hardware and software in order for you to play a game.
Yeah.
Like,
no. He doesn't understand what is using floppy disk to install a game.
Yeah, you know the floppy disk that's this big.
What?
And then you diskette that's this big. Only 1.2 megabytes of memory per disk.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not in the era where we have to use like 10 pieces of it to just install a game.
I mean, I only
we have to maintain the machines as well. Do you know that? Like the computer, you have to open it, and then you say, oh, it's so dusty. We have to clean it and then blow the dust away. Check your floppy disk. Is it okay? You know,
like seriously.
Nintendo, Micro Genius, Super NES, Sega, you know, all these things. You have to clean it, look after it, you know?
Yeah. It's like, you know, like my dad, he doesn't want me to touch the computer, you know? He hates that. I mean, all the time, like I wanted to go to the net store, you know, like the coffee net, you know?
No, I agree with that. I think it's not good to go to those your what's it called? Internet cafes.
Internet cafes.
Yeah, I have some path. If you look at my path, you'll go into a net coffee, and I would say that net cafe, yeah, and I would say that there is a lot of time. My dad would, you know, like I would come to the net cafe and then I would play for like an hour, and all like throughout the whole hour, I would feel like, oh my god, I'm just looking at the door and I'm afraid my dad when it comes up. And it's like out of 10 times if I gonna go to like a net cafe, and maybe like 8 times my dad just like he pulled up to the net cafe and he just like, I'm gonna whip your ass. Always like that. And even one time, you know, like those things that they made on TikToks, you know, like moms holding like the flip flops and then just smashing the kid's head. You know that? But I did that a lot of times. A lot of times. I mean,
This explains why he is like this today.
that is a bad analogy. I mean, it's just like playing video games.
Hey, hello, you're the one who's talking about this, you know.
I know.
Oh, and then now you're like, come on, you know, why are you pushing the blame back to me?
I mean,
Millennials don't know how to take responsibility for your own action, eh?
man, I mean, seriously.
Oh, Katrina's so
It
funny.
was like one of my most terrible
Hey,
memories.
Tim, do you know this type of mouse?
No, you need to find the one.
No, yes,
with
I
the
do.
balls.
Yes, I do.
Do you know the one with the wires?
Yeah, the one with the wires and they got like a screw inside, right? Like a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that we had to? Do you know when we were young, we have to take it all out and clean it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that too. I really loved it.
For a few foreign friends, okay? Vietnam missed a piece of technology.
Yeah.
All the Vietnamese miss one piece of technology.
What is that?
It is the pager.
What is the pleasure?
Oh.
You see?
The pleasure? What is that?
Think of it.
Call gay.
Think of it as a SMS machine. That is this
Like a
big.
texting?
It's pretty.
It's like the
pretty
size of
small.
a lighter.
It's like texting.
No. It's bigger than lighter.
No, you can't even
It's
text.
almost slightly bigger than Zippo.
You can't even text. You see, Kang and I were both looking for like something that's about the same size as a pager.
You guys can do it. Come on, you guys can do it. Get it.
So it's about this size. Kang Wei.
Yeah, it's around this size.
It's about
with
this
a
size,
display.
but not so thick. It's about half the thickness. Okay, so it's about this size.
Yeah.
Pager. Okay, and so what these pages are is that when someone pages you on the phone, the number will show up to tell you that, oh, this person just called you, paged you.
Yes.
So after the number comes out, I have to run to a phone and call the number back.
And it's not a normal phone. You have to look for the phone card or you pay
Oh,
by
yeah.
card.
What do you mean phone card? Oh my goodness! Don't even talk about phone card first. Talk about coin first. And so after that, you know who called, who paid. So we don't say they call you. We say they paid you.
Oh.
So after you get paged, it's like, hello, did anyone page me? You see, we don't say hello. Did anyone call me? We'll be like, hello, did anyone page me?
Oh.
Oh
yeah, you're right. Like back in the days, maybe at my time, they don't have that. Yeah.
Hey, wait. Do you know what a Walkman is?
A walk. I know what a Walkman is. It's something like this thing but bigger, and it like you listen to music, right? That is a Walkman, right?
What do you put inside?
I don't know what it called, but it's like it's had a round thing and it got like the thing and you know.
It's a cassette thing.
No, it's not. Yes, you need a headset. You definitely need a headset.
Not headset.
No, it's a cassette. It's a cassette.
Oh, that is a headset.
Cassette. Cassette.
Cassette. Yeah, cassette. A Walkman.
Cassette.
A Walkman. Yeah. I know what
And
Walkman is.
Wait. Do you know what an MD is?
What?
I doubt he know.
MDs only came out for a very short period.
No.
Listen. So first came the Walkman.
Yes.
Then Discman.
After that, Discman. After Discman came MD. And then
MP3.
Okay,
I don't know about that. Seriously, you
then
guys.
the last one is your handphone.
Oh.
So Walkman, Discman,
I have an MP3.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, let me dig it up.
Man,
I think so. I don't know whether I still have it or not.
I still have my old pages from before, but they were all in Singapore. It's so cute.
Man, yes, we were talking about technology back in the days, and this is very interesting. Seriously.
Okay, let's see what else it has. Okay, so that's an MP3 player.
Yeah,
That you can only listen to music on. Nothing but music.
And the best part of it,
I had that back in the days. I had that one.
Okay, so
and the best thing is only like you can take out to like 20 music.
Yeah.
MP3s.
But I mean, like mine was like I gotta put a very small card in it. You know, I put music in that card and I put the card inside that machine thing, and it's gonna give me music.
Even before those cards, right? What do we have?
This is way before the card.
Huh?
This is way before the card. That is way before the card.
Yeah, but you see, even before that, we only had USB plus. Do you remember we used to have to write our own CDs?
That is doing the Discman.
Yeah. So we had
Discman
CDs, right, June? And then if you wanted to store information, your disk would have to have a CD writer. So it will write information on the CD.
Whoa! Why is everything so complicated?
Because you're having it too easy.
Yeah. And remember during the last the section that we talked about MRIC.
Oh,
that's very
ICQ, MRIC chat room.
Yeah.
Oh, can you guys tell me like
Napster?
Yeah.
Napster, yeah.
Napster. We used to download music and movies off. Napster is only for music, right?
Yeah, Napster for music. And before that, the era of Facebook, we had Friendster. Oh,
yeah, man.
Oh man, you guys are talking about technology. Hey, can you guys tell me something like what is the most complicated technology that you have ever encountered? You know? What is the most complicated one? Technology.
Whoa, you haven't finished on the pager. You know, last time when we had pager, where we had how to send with love messages, we used number coding.
Emojis, huh? Our type emojis, right?
No. I thought you married.
I remember. Oh my goodness, so stupid. Oh my goodness, that was so stupid. Oh, I kind of remember that. Oh my goodness, like Titi Papa or whatever.
I love you.
Alphanumeric
forever.
Alphanumeric messages. Is it? Alphanumeric?
Yeah. Like 1314. 1314 stands for 1314, which means
1314 forever.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, so lame.
512 is I love you.
Oh my goodness, so damn lame. You know, Arjun, you know the emojis?
Yeah, I know the emojis.
It came from pagers.
It came from pagers?
The first emoji that everyone knows was a smiley face. 2 dots and then close bracket.
Oh man.
And then if you're not happy, 2 dots, open bracket.
Sad.
Oh yeah, 2 dot.
Yeah, like that's the first emoji.
Yeah, I mean, like this, and also the XD, right? You know the XD.
Actually, we didn't have the XD before.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have. You guys found the XD.
Our emojis were like open bracket, close bracket, and then the face would be inside. But that was like created by the Japanese or something like that, you know?
Oh.
Like, you know, it's actually like sideways first, you know, dot, and then smile. Let me go.
Like actually, people still use it. You know, people still use that kind of emoji. You know,
my goodness.
Dot, bracket.
There we go. All right.
What's this?
Okay, let's go. Okay, so lesson time. So we have
a drawing 101.
emoji 101. Okay, so first you have your colon, right?
Yep.
And then you have your bracket.
Right. That one is kind of right?
Okay, so you get that first. So the next ones were like open and close brackets.
Okay.
And then after you have a face that would do like that, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the 3 chocolates.
So cute, right?
Seriously?
Yeah.
What's that?
Okay, can you see the face?
No, it is way. You gotta pull it up.
No, you can leave it. You're
Leave
gonna
it up a
higher,
little
way
bit.
higher.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that one. I know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
So-
use it too.
So it actually it actually progressed.
Yeah.
So 2 dots
did.
and the bracket. Oh my goodness. So
Oh,
so funny.
you made it.
No,
She
I
made
mean,
it.
if you look, you know, some of people our age, right? They're showing you some of the emojis that we used to see before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
the
Two glasses.
Whoa.
I mean, the emoji is still one of those like most used kind of thing like these days. But they still use the 2 dot and then the bracket.
But it just got so vulgar.
What do you mean like vulgar?
Like it's like not polite, very rude language.
Oh, it's like for friends, right?
I sent you an eggplant emoji. What does that mean? Kati meh?
Oh, there are some emoji that. Oh yes, you're
You
right.
see,
There are some emoji
before when we
nowadays.
were growing up, you know, all of the way we interact with technology was still really really cute and fun and yeah, very
It was
innocent.
fun.
But then for some reason, it just got really dirty and just like
Yeah.
mm.
I mean, even poop.
No, that's funny.
No, still.
But I think
mean,
when it comes to
different
like you know,
circumstances.
having more sexual connotations to it, it just got more and more vulgar and just more and more like you know just low
Wow.
class.
I am going to admit that too. Still, the Gen Z they use it a lot.
Take the eggplant and smack him, please. Katrina's the best. Katrina, we wouldn't want to use anyone's eggplant to smack him.
The eggplant and smack him, please. Why smack me? What? Why smacking me? I didn't do
For
anything.
an hour and you don't know why you should be smacked? Oh my goodness.
Man, why don't you smack this 2 guy right now? They're bullying.
Oh, what do we do?
What we do again?
Dude, what did we do?
The true face.
We love you so much.
Oh! That's a false statement. No, still, but a false statement.
You keep accusing us of so many things. You know that? You terrible piece of crap. My goodness.
Hey, you guys have a really good way of expressing your love.
Hey, Katrina,
Wow.
Katrina says she thinks that he's gonna hate her if she comes online with us. Katrina, come online.
Oh! You guys are making it worse.
She's gonna be so funny. Do you know, honestly, Katrina, I've been racking my brains, right? I'm like, okay, I want to invite a female on. Where am I gonna find a funny female? And then now suddenly you come online, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's Katrina! Yay!
Okay, for the whole show, I'll be invisible.
No, don't worry. Even if you don't say anything, we'll still make fun of
there.
you, because there's so many stories to tell about you.
Oh man, I am so stressed. I am so stressed right now, you guys. Ah, I'm so stressed. Yeah, I'm so stressed. Oh, man.
This was fun actually, huh? Talking about the past. Oh my goodness, so old.
Mm.
And even even during our time, music was so much better.
I think floppy disk, the big one,
Yeah.
Oh.
the super big. I don't think he knows about the
No,
super
he wouldn't know. No,
Super
but
big
you know,
one?
I think even with technology, you know, I don't know whether things got better, but it just feels that a lot of things got a lot worse. Do you remember music?
If you see on the comment, someone just put a rose.
Where's the rose? I only see the word colon.
No lah, it's an at then followed by a bracket.
Oh, okay, I see that.
That's a rose.
Is her name I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name right. Let me give it a try, okay? Sizt. Ratu. Hopefully that's the correct name. Sitsa? Ratu? Yeah, that was a rose. So cute. Oh my goodness, we're so old. People who know things like that, they're all in their late 30s, you know, mid to late 30s.
Around there. She's my
No,
friend.
no, no,
She's
look,
around
look
there.
at him. He's doing his hair again. My goodness.
I love my hair. So
He's handsome. He's handsome.
moving on.
He looks older, but he looks older than his age.
I think the oldest technology I've ever get to use was the big ones.
Okay, so for Aini. Okay, so Aini's name is actually my goodness, she's the gangster sister. Sizta. I'm your sister. Yo, what's up? My bro. Okay, I can't do that. I hate hip hop. Okay, anyways. Oh my goodness. Yeah, music got really poor as well. You know, do you remember we used to have a lot of bands, Kangwei?
I remember Backstreet Boys. That's my era.
Oh my goodness.
I
That
love
was when music went to hell. Backstreet Boys, Take That, all the boy bands, you know, NSYNC. I'm sure a lot of people, if they hear that, they're going to hate me for it, right? Yes, the music was wonderful, but they were overhyped, and most of them didn't write their own songs. Okay, it's pop music.
Yeah, what else do I think of? Britney Spears.
Yeah, I know, right? That was when it just got bad. But you know, even
Jennifer Lopez.
Cranberries.
Did they break?
Cranberries. Do you know Cranberries?
I don't know what cranberry means.
Cranberries is the band. And what else? Smashing Pumpkins.
I mean,
Nirvana.
back in the days, kind of band thing, I only know two specific band names: the Backstreet Boys. Not the
Spice Girls.
Oh yeah, maybe Spice Girls, and also the AC/DC, the rock thing.
AC/DC is heavy metal, but it's not our generation. That's from like the 70s.
Oh, I love that.
M. The rap will be M.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Still, like the Backstreet Boys, still on, right? Or they break?
Yeah. Oh.
I guess no one died yet, right?
No one died yet. But still, they go to shows, right?
Oh, speaking of people who died, do you remember? Yeah, Zombie. Thank you very much. Guns N' Roses. There used to be this band called TLC. Do you remember them?
TLC.
Tender Loving Care.
Yeah. They had so many wonderful songs, but one of the singers, C, I think Chili, she died in a helicopter crash, and that was very sad. Even for Cranberries, right? Dolores O'Riordan, she also passed away a few years ago. So that was so sad. I was so sad. Jung, you should listen, because some of this is real music. They still play with instruments, you know. Now it's all EDM and all that crap.
Well, you know, like the Gen Z, they usually just like go back in the 90s, the 70s, and the 80s, and they just find the musics. Back at the time they listen to that. Like
Actually, 80s music was very electronic, but 90s music was still very analog. You know, they used like real instruments to play and all that.
Yeah. So, what is you guys' recommendation? What year should we come back to?
I like the 90s.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
I like disco.
Oh, Zuka, baby.
But I mean, 90s we had some crap too, you know. Hey, can't wait. Do you know this?
No, I know that. I know that. That is like the thing that, you know, like most football team, they do it, you know, when they get a goal. Yeah.
We had some stupid trends, but you see, our trends will only come maybe once a year, twice a year. Now you have trends every other week.
Right. The trends every week.
Yeah. Trends every week.
It put in a way, it's pretty different because now with the internet, things really, you know, pass it on to the next person is really quickly because of technology.
I think it's not the technology's fault, because we had technology too. But what happened was the software, the apps, caused this particular phenomena where young people started to focus on entertainment and entertaining themselves, to the point where videos are only 15 seconds long, or even better, shorter, so that they just get constant entertainment, just constant, to the point where they don't get the opportunity to focus on anything. And it causes a lot of problems, especially with the young today, because they seem to don't seem to focus very well. I mean, even look at Jung's phone. It just went off for a while because no focus.
No focus.
Yeah, my cam was disconnected, so.
I told you. Never listen, never listen to old people. Old people so wise, tell you so many things, but you never listen,
You're the best. If you're number 2, nobody is number 1.
I would never say that.
That is all gonna be. Yeah, that is a trend here. So
because I don't need to say that.
Yes.
Katrina, Kangwei and I were teaching him. No point arguing back with us, because he would talk back, and then we would be like, rawr, and he was like, why Singaporeans? Wow, colonization.
They don't know how to chill out and zone out. What does that mean?
Yeah, Katrina, what you're trying to say is, Jom, you do not know how to
Oh, you mean like I mean like that. Hey, I gotta tell you something. I might be Gen Z, but I surely one of those Gen Z people that can say that.
Sure.
Yeah, he's like he just like
Back again.
He just like.
Yeah, it's okay. He never listens. I told him, because that's the problem with this particular software. It's connected by Wi-Fi, not connected by Bluetooth. So if it's connected by Bluetooth, the streaming is a lot better. But connected by Wi-Fi, it affects all of the other devices that's connected to Wi-Fi as well. So I told him not to use it. Yeah.
So you can do it with YouTube? Sorry, Bluetooth?
You cannot, but you can connect it to your computer using your USB.
Okay.
Okay. So, Sister Ratu, what is Sigina? Sigina means stupid boy, but the Hokkien translation means Sigina. Well, Gina means kid, but C means like damned kid, like
because I got some concentration. Thank you guys for giving me some advice. Knowing the word that can scolded me, I mean Regina. Chao Lao, is it Chao Lao? Yeah. Is it Chao Lao? Chao Lao, right? Chao Lao!
Oh, Chao Lao. Chao Lao. Old, like you haggard young man. Haggard young man, my goodness.
I am going to block Miss Katrina comment because she's trying to say something else. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Can she just give a new name?
Don't give them the word. Don't spread the word like that. What is Sohai?
Sorhai. Sohai, what's that?
What is Sohai?
Sohai, it's a how do you put it? It's like crazy.
How? I don't know this term.
Sohai,
lack of knowledge.
Cantonese. It's a Cantonese.
Like that.
傻仔啊，係咪?
It's something like 傻仔, but it pronounces it as Sohai.
Oh, I don't know. Look, we're all discussing on the words that we should use to scold Robbie with, It's so cute. Everyone online and us here, we're like, okay, so what's the best bad word to actually talk about him? How do we describe him poorly It's like all
Advertise your time. Advertise your time. Hey guys, next time if you get scolded by people, you know, eating cool air gum should be one of the best choices, and it will clear your mind and not being irritated. So
look, Katrina.
I recommend it.
Hey, Jum, Robbie,
Yes.
look, Katrina said the same thing I said to you. Put down your phone. Because you see, when he's doing work, he'll do work on the computer, but then the phone will be next to him, and then he'll be doing both things at once. And then he'll be doing 2 or 3 things at once. And then in the end, he can't do a single thing. So he says,
No, that is not what I'm doing always.
He says, notice what he said? That's not what I do always. But he does it all the time.
That's not what I do always. That's not what I do. Seriously.
So, anyways, so I was telling him, he's like, I'm trying to multitask. And I said, multitasking is a skill for women because women are really, really good at it. Because they can decompartmentalize each part of their brain to only focus on each part of the work. Men are very focused. And so he's like, I'm multitasking. And I was like, you can't even complete a single task that you want to multitask.
Do you know how why I multitask today? Because I was texting to you, so no.
So what did I tell you?
Oh yes.
To do?
Yeah.
Come on, answer.
I understand.
No.
You told me that you can tell me first that you're busy doing this one, and maybe you can talk later. So I get it. I get it. I get it. Vâng ạ. I get it. Shut off. Yeah.
He keeps blaming me for all this crap, you see? He does it to himself all the time.
I'm not blaming anyone. No, I'm not blaming anyone.
Katina, we cannot talk about that particular one, but thank you very much. In Singapore, not so bad, but that's so cute.
Wow. Thank
so
you.
Cute. And I didn't know that word. Because you see, I'm Hokkien, and so we have another word for that particular part of the body.
Thank you for that comment, for
CCB.
that Cantonese word. My God.
CCB.
Why am I the
FMLJ.
What?
KNS.
I got so many critics today.
Oh, I always KNS one though. Walao, it's really, really KNS, you know. And then how you see, once we KNS, right, then I will always walao eh.
Where's one? Hey, can you guys tell me what is power? Because we use it a lot. So
okay, you use it all the
It's
time.
nice English.
It's quite dated. It's quite an old. I'm sorry to say, I'm quite dated with my slangs.
oh, everyone will die. Yes, Mr. Katrina. That's our point. One day I will die. One day Kobe will die.
No. Jum, that's not what she means.
Oh.
She's speaking in Tekong. Tekong is an island in Singapore where you go for military training. So Kang, where you went, right?
I did.
Okay, I didn't go because I was
6 months.
So you go for military training on the island, and he says if you were to go there, you will die, meaning that you will really have a hard time and you will suffer.
Basically, it's a military training island. You'll be sent over there, and in totally 2 weeks, you can't go home. For the first 2 weeks, when you initial booking to the army, which means from a boy to a man.
Yeah. So the military thingy, right? Is it like
the one that you get in Vietnam is nothing compared to the one?
No, it's nothing. Basically, you're going there to just take order, listen order, follow order.
And you're there for 2 years. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Well, in Vietnam, people die in the military. So
yeah.
We do.
No, but this is training that all men have to go through.
Yeah. I understand. Like
and
some countries
are really real army stuff, for 2 years. It used to be 2.5.
And wait. That's 7. That's 2 years. After the 2 years, when we're back to the society, we have another 10 years of cycle.
Okay.
I'm serving mine.
I understand how Katrina can be that harsh in word. She was in there. Wow.
No, she's not being harsh. She's not being harsh with you, actually. Too. She's actually talking. She's actually speaking to you the way I would be talking to you.
I understand. I'm trying to make a joke or something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, like if you guys are talking to me right now, I would understand the whole facial expression. I would understand the emotion within the conversation. But you guys have to admit something. Like if we are like texting, texting is a really like bad ways to like predict the other people facial expression. Like, what's the emotion in this conversation? Is that the person is mad at me, or are they making like jokes on me? Something like that. Yeah.
So you see, the problem. Can't wait, what?
No, I think he's trying to say that let's get Katrina online soon.
Yes. Actually, Jun, there's nothing wrong with texting.
Yeah.
The problem is people's texting skills are very poor.
Why is there
They do not know how to use words in a way where it will bring across the message, but yet express it in a very polite manner. That's the problem with texting. Not that you can't understand emotion. It's because the people that's texting, they do not know how to express it properly. That's why I keep telling you, this guy has been so lazy, right? He's been sending me all of these voice clips, on Messenger. I said, please type. At least when you type, you can still see your mistakes, because he needs to be trained in learning how to write better.
Understood.
To put it bluntly, he's trying to say words has no meaning. It's how you express it.
Boom. I'm up.
Oh, it's off again.
Tricking you guys. I'm not.
So sensitive, young people nowadays so sensitive. A little bit the heartbreak, everything the heartbreak, the heart melt.
Hey, what? I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. Like, not a lot of people are gonna be in this position.
We say a little bit, and then he turn off camera, go corner and cry. Oh my goodness! So sad. Oh man.
You also take the messages differently from what the person is trying to portray.
Yeah,
True.
because you see, when you read the message, are you trying to be? Are you that it's a message? Are you going to be more understanding to the person's writing? Mình sẽ thông cảm với người đang gửi tin nhắn cho mình không? Em hiểu không? So ví dụ là người ta gửi gì nhá, mình có thể ok không sao. Có thể người ta đang nói ý lại nhưng mà người ta đang miêu tả thế. Right? So like, as I said, give them a chance, or, just being a bit more generous with your understanding to what people are trying to message you and say. But sometimes, when they're being stupid, you can just read straight away. Like, take an eggplant and hitting you on the head.
Oh, I never do that. Just keep trying to listen to what they have to say. Like, if I have time,
Oh, wow. Big boss, no time.
What? No. I mean, sometimes people are busy. Like I.
That's why I say you big boss. Busy, big business, earn tons of money.
Yes, sir.
You're
right.
For 1.5 hours.
Oh.
I mean, the conversation is good, so why not?
It's really good. But let's save more for the next time. But for those who are joining us for the first time today, this is just our show, Windchoppers, meaning Gen Z, meaning talking cock. So basically, it's just bullshitting. But I think we had a really nice conversation talking about past, talking about fatherhood, talking about Jung not knowing what this is. Well, it was quite a fruitful conversation. So thank you, Pangwei, thank you, Jung, for joining us today. And then let's get Katrina on next week, okay, Katrina? Okay. Then we'll have 4 people again.
Next episode will be so stressful, guys. The next episode will be so.
Who stressed you out? Who stressed you out? You stress yourself out because you keep saying.
Hey, I am not mentioning you guys yet. I am not mentioning that you guys are gonna do anything. You guys are making it. You guys are making it a freaking habit.
Oh, Katrina's like, oh, don't worry, I will bite.
Oh man,
I will slowly chew it.
No, I am not saying that yet.
But I will chew you up and spit you out.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel it from Singapore to Vietnam. So
Oh.
definitely.
Okay, let's say good night, everybody. Okay,
So,
welcome,
yes.
Windchoppers. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys
Thank you.
for another episode of the Windchoppers, and I hope to see you guys next week. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Mr. Toby. Goodbye, Mr.
I actually asked Can't Wait to start, not you.
What?
So Can't Wait, would you like to say anything before we end our show?
What?
Like, subscribe, and hit the
Oh
button.
my goodness, I forgot about that too.
We forgot that again.
Can you say before we end our show?
Thank you a lot.